not like extreme, but I can hear it a bit.
Down the canal. We got out by some shops.
Yeah.
And then I says there's a scrapyard where all the cars have been.
Yeah.
You went into the shop and you couldn't get out, or the wrong door or something. Something was a bit weird with it. You went to walk through the outdoor.
Oh, yeah.
That's the shop
know.
there. Alright.
Yeah, I'll remember where we are then. Nice and warm. Easy.
That's where we came out, just here or just by that bridge. By that bridge, I think it says the scrapyard. That's where the canal came out, isn't it?
Yeah. So remember, it was like middle of it.
Box which you can't fit in. Okay, that was it. Anyway, there's these steps. So there's no left turn, because that was the one way to come out. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
That's where we came out. This was semi-electrical. Now there's going to be the system ones there. There it goes. With a plug.
As you were going to blind one.
No, I've been up for the job. And then it closed it. It's nice. Whatever that was, though. Oh, that's a curb. Right, you can leave that one down there. So you're going to get that way. Your girlfriend will still love you. This, of course, is something coming down. Alright, you ready? Seat far enough forward and all that? Yeah, comfortable. You might want to have been indicated and then checked your mirrors before you pulled away, but you know, whatever. Stay away from the curb as best you can. Still need to be steering that way because you're going towards the curb, because it's pulling you in. Come down from fifth. Come down from fifth into fourth. So it was that, yeah, you're in fifth, come down to fourth. There you go. Ignorant. Lose your clutch out. Throttle. Just let it ride in fourth for now. Pull away from the curve a little bit. You haven't got it. Steady. Alright? Yeah. So you're going to pull up to the main road at the minute. So. Yeah. Then you're going to get left. turn left here, you've got to start to indicate first. Stop. Well, not stop, but slow down. Yeah. Okay. Okay, check. Right, nothing. Yeah, go. Right, yeah, I know, that was a bit shit, but carry on. I'm so nervous. I know police have just gone past us. Right. They're not going to chase you at 20. They won't chase you over 30 though. So lose off the throttle a bit. It's not fucking Euro truck out. Right. Right, turn right there. I'm only saying that because I don't know where you can turn. Well, in fact, no, fuck it, carry on. Carry on. Back into forth. So you can drive on the main road, fuck it. As you're on it. Okay, this is where we just came out. So you've got to follow it round to the left as normal. On the normal road, nice and steady. Left, oh, come on. A little bit easier on the brake.
Oh, there was no feeling in the brain so far.
Yeah, stop jerking it. Slow. Steady. Yeah? Not the game. Not Forza. Okay? It's real.
I don't think
You can go into fourth. There we go. Nice and steady.
I have to worry about Mr. Speed camera.
Not 30 anyway, but... Right. Now, what's the dips? The left turn... Is it after lights? After lights, isn't it? So as you're approaching lights, change down again. Don't brake, just change down again. Nice and steady. Lift the clutch up slowly, that's it. Start to brake. And then when you're getting closer, dip the clutch, put it into second. Brake, 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 brake. Foot on the clutch still, yeah, into first. You normally would put the handbrake on, but fine, we're in first, yeah, go. You've really got to work on that. Next left. In between here, yeah. So we're going around the block again. Okay? So you've done a... Whoa, 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 this is where you're going left. Okay. Now, when you make a decision, stick with it. Yeah. Either go right or don't. Go left or don't. Don't go, oh fuck, right? Okay?
Yeah.
The car wouldn't tip over at 30 around that corner, it's fine. But don't go, oh fuck, I haven't done it. Because that's the worst thing you could do, right? Feeling confident to go around again?
Yeah.
A little less root juice.
Yeah, it's... I mean,
avoid the big fucking pothole at the top.
I didn't even see where it was, to be honest.
Well, that's a bit disturbing as you're in control of the car.
I know there's the rails or whatever, but...
Okay. You want to stay away from the middle of the road as well. When you... So you're going to have one eye on here, one eye on the road, one eye on potholes. And you're still aiming at third. Somewhere here the pothole was coming up towards this, because I was like, watch the junction and you went then a big fucking hole, right? Oh. It's nice and steady. Down into third. Holding 1 minute, there's a little hole there. As you go across these train tracks, it's in the middle there, so go across a little bit. That's it.
Oh,
yeah,
no, I did not even.
I did. So I was like, I'm going to have to fix that. Okay, this is the junction, so you indicate, brake. Put on the clutch,
Yeah.
take it down into second. Okay, you can carry on because there's nothing. Come on. It's only you give way, it's not stop. Okay? Better. Okay? Here you go. Red block again. Yeah.
Okay. Get more comfort.
Fine. Indicator, let's go around it. Yeah. Obviously don't hit him, that'd be great. Yep. Okay again. Okay again. Stickhead's going to come wrapping up car parts. She's doing 28. So ignore him, you just carry on with what you're doing. He'll have to get on with his own fucking knitting, right? Now he gets so nervous with the steering. Loose off the throttle and just roll. Roll around. That's it. That's it, steady. He's walking off, so don't worry about him. Yeah? Bit of pressure then, bit of pressure.
This.
Okay, good. And you know the score, get to the lights. You might have to stop, you might not. Don't amber gamble it. If it's going amber, you stop.
Yeah.
Do you know the progression of the lights?
Well, if it's on amber, it's either changing to
No,
get
no,
ready to go.
So it goes red, red and amber, green, amber, red. Right? Red, stop.
Yeah.
Red and amber, get ready to go. Green, go. Amber, get ready to stop.
Yeah.
Red, stop. Okay?
So indicate left.
No. Okay. So it's going amber, that's ready to stop, so you've got to stop. So come here. Come a little bit. That's it. Dip your clutch. Yeah? Okay. Select first gear. Normally with your handbrake on, you'll be sitting there in neutral, and then you do the first gear thing. Get your roux juice ready. So a bit more rose as you're lifting up. Right? Yeah. Okay? Easy to make those. I mean, you should be really sat on them with your foot on the clutch and the brake, not the foot on the throttle, until you're ready to go, and then you go full throttle and clutch. Okay, go. Got away with it, but you're getting worse and better. Keep it in second, nice and steady brake. As you're coming towards it, you ain't got to do anything with the clutch. Just turn. You're not in the truck. It's not massive. You're not got a trailer on the back. You need to turn sharper than that. Yeah? But in a smooth way. I'm not stressing you at all.
No, alright. I sometimes I get my pulling away great, sometimes I don't. And I
Yeah,
can't-
well, you got to work on it. And
I can't really get a feeling for the brake pedal at all. There's no feeling, and then it starts to get some. I find it a bit hard.
but you get nothing at the top, and then from halfway down it starts to work. That's how normal brakes work.
Yeah, but then, you know, I'm a bit like jerky on the brake edge, because when I'm pushing it, I get no feeling with it.
Yeah, but what you've got to remember is as you're applying them, you are already slowing down, so the more you press them, the more you're stopping.
Yeah.
If you press them and then lift up a little as you're going to stop, you're putting less pressure on because you need less pressure to stop at that speed. It's like me going like that or going like that. Right? If I'm doing that, you're going to go, fuck it, what are you doing? If I'm going like that, constant pressure and lift it as you're coming towards, you know. Okay, come to the left. I know you're avoiding that hole. Okay. Yeah. It's good enough.
Yeah.
A bit erratic, but yeah.
Hello, it's a bit less.
Brake. Clutch. I want you to stop here because I want you to fucking get this fucking kangaroo juice out of your system. Right, you're in first, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing coming. Revs, then lift the clutch. Now lift the clutch slowly. No, slowly. Not all at once, slowly. Pull in. Okay. Brake. I want you to stop. Okay. First, yeah?
Yeah.
Nothing coming. Do it. Revs and then lift up gradual. Better,
Yeah,
but not brilliant. Still got your left blinker on, but whatever. Go on. We'll do that more round there. Whatever you want to do, put it in fucking reverse, or you just know it. You have to be a metre away from cars theoretically. Okay? Just in case they swing the door up, you take it off. Trust me, it can happen.
Oh, and that's where
Stick a little bit more to the left. I know I said stay away from the curb, but I don't want you're on the white line either. You're going to be in the middle of the two. Yeah? A little bit of brake, and tiny. Just scrub your speed down to 30. That's it, that's it, stand. Back off the brake. That was all you needed, just a little touch.
Yeah.
Just to bring it down a little. Okay?
Yeah.
People have no patience, even if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Horrible fault, which pulls you in a little bit, as you felt, yeah?
Yeah. So if I'm sticking to the speed limit, they can do
Well, look, it's whatever they want to do in it, so slow it down. Yeah, okay, don't bother. Just indicate. Not yet. Now indicate. And then down into third. Down into second because you've not lifted the clutch. Lift your clutch. Not slow you down, look. Nice and steady. Then you've got to be on the brake. You use your clutch.
Now once I get about 6, I'll pull up and then.
Yeah, just pull up, put down, clatter your alloys up, go. I mean, you failed because you've not indicated. But you know, we'll move on from that.
Okay, so
There you go. Revs, hold in the clutch, hold the clutch until you feel it bite, and then just gently lift the clutch. While you're revving, you don't stop revving. That's the whole point. That's where you're going, because it's got nothing to go. Alright, so do it again. More revs. About 2. Yeah? And lift your clutch and apply more revs as you do it. That was even nicer than before. Okay, do it how you want to do it. I'm not going to tell you. You just do it by feel. Now. Okay?
now
Do you want me to show you?
I'm sure I'll get it after. Yeah.
You were fine before.
I know. I don't know what's.
Handbrake. Now do it that way. I haven't said take the handbrake off. It says handbrake. Just get the feel for where it is. When it does that, you apply more throttle. Better, yeah?
Yeah.
But that's how the feeling that you need when you're going to accelerate.
Yeah.
I hope you're checking the mirror every time you stop. Handbrake, feel the bite point. When
that was.
Yeah, that was it pulling the brake because you're not doing it correctly and you're not concentrating on what you're doing. You're just getting into a tiz of stalling it. Start the car. Out of gear. So, forget the throttle. Lift the clutch as slow as you can. Slowly, slowly, until you start it feeling moving, but don't lift it all the way off when it starts moving. Keep it slightly on, right? No throttle at all. Okay? Feel it moving. Is it kangarooing?
Yeah.
So what's the problem? Your right foot. Not your clutch, your right foot is your problem, because if you can move it without throttling and it jumping, you lift the clutch up now, take your foot up. Has it kangarooed? No. Dip it. Now, do exactly the same as that, but put a little bit of throttle on. That's all. Right? So, get it so you feel it biting, and it's starting to move, then throttle, but keep your foot on the clutch. And then lift your clutch. That's what it's for. Right? Better. Okay, go left. Don't panic. Just turn. This is a wank powder, just remembered it's horrible. It's horrible. Right. Would you like to get on our side of the road, or would you like to be on? Slow down. It's coming up to the one way. Okay? Don't hit the trucks, they're more expensive than us. Here's your first problem now. You're coming up to this junction, you're going to go left. I'm not going to be a cunt to make you go right, you're going to go left. So you need to give way. Give way is triangle. Yes? Yeah. So basically you need to fucking stop. Okay? Dip your clutch, roll up to it with your brake. Just left a bit more. A bit more. That's it. A bit more. Okay. Now, into first, keep your foot on the clutch and the foot on the brake. Okay? Exactly. You need to roll forward a bit so you can see. So take your foot off the brake. Okay, stop. Stop. I can see headlights. Okay? Yeah. Right? Until you're confident enough to move it, you won't. Okay? I can't see any more headlights coming up behind it, so. Oh, I can. Stop. Okay. Everybody in the world can come down now. Now remember what we did with the clutch, right? Keep it slightly on with the revs on. Once you've lifted it and it starts to move, still keep a bit of the clutch on while you're still accelerating, okay? Okay, go. Do it. Nice and steady. Turn. That's it. That was much better. Right? Now you're getting the idea.
Yeah.
The clutch is there.
Yeah.
The clutch is there to stop the engine bouncing. Okay? Your throttle input has got nothing to do with what this foot's doing. Well, it has, but for this purpose, no, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah? I'll slow down because it's all cars. Oh, no, okay. Carry on. Carry on. Zoom on. Okay, start to brake, dip your clutch and brake and stop for the line. As you're coming up, lift your foot up off the brake so you're not so harsh. Okay? As it coming towards it, did you feel the difference as you lifted up a little bit?
Yeah.
Stops it going, yeah? So here you come. Not fucking sparky, eh? You fat fucker. Fucking olive ball then. So as you put the brake on, when you're coming up to stop, start lifting a little bit off the brake. Obviously don't come off the brake, but lift it a bit. Go on. It's better. Go on. So, you see where the car is, you're going to go left here. So, yeah, okay. Now, don't bother with the brake, just turn. Just turn. No, I didn't say throttle, but don't bother with the brake. Okay? So, pull up, indicate, check your mirror, make sure there's no gun behind you and you're going to kill anybody if they run. Your way, not my way. It's your alloy, not mine. Right? So, I want you to practice pulling away and then stop. Pull away and then stop. Okay? You've got better. Let's turn your way a little bit as well. See? Okay, there's nobody there. I'll let you know if I need you to. I know you have, but. A little bit better, but if it feels like it's going to do it, you've just got to be just on the clutch a little bit, that's all. With a little bit more revs then. But not go because you go and you'll be wheel spinning up the road.
Kind of.
Yeah, but okay.
Do it again.
No, I want you to wait until he's gone past. In case he decides he's going to be a dick and turn in front of you. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is quite abandoned from the, to be fair. I mean, you think you're close to the curb, but look, you're fucking miles away. Alright? When I would push the steering, you're close to the curb. Okay? Okay, so, revs as well. That's it, that's it. Much better. What your trouble is, you're coming off it like that, and yeah, okay. Oh, I'm still a good. I'm still fucking a good 2 foot away. 4 foot away. Right.
No.
Okay.
That was
Stop. Now, when you're picking it up, give it a load of revs. Give it up to about 4. Right.
Yeah, it'll still.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It makes no difference what that fucking
So
foot does. It's this foot. Right. Get it out your sleeve. The only time that makes a difference is when you're riding the clutch and you have to double dip it and then give it loads of revs to wheel spin it. Which I'm not teaching you yet until you can pull away. So you can stay on the brake, lift your clutch up a little bit, come off the brake and hit the throttle while you're still slowly lifting the clutch as you're accelerating. Beautiful. Yeah? It's not a race. Well, it is a race and it's a different style of doing it, but
Yeah.
for driving purposes and learning. See, changing gear alright, and exactly what you're doing with that leg, changing gear, is what you need to do at the start.
Yeah. My brain just seems to think it's 2 separate things. And
No, I know, but this is why I'm trying to teach you. You have to listen. And you are. But sometimes no.
yeah.
Ethan knows best.
See, I can get it perfect there. I've got the pattern there. I just don't know why my brain can't handle it when I'm still.
It's because you're stressing. What's the whole? Anti-splitter. You've gone lovely and left. Spiky cunt. Okay. That's it. Beautiful. No issue. You're still driving an 18 wheeler, but
Yeah, that's
you're
just
swinging out to swing in and you don't need to. You're in a fucking Twingo.
it's force of habit from playing the Euro Truck.
Or don't.
Yeah.
Simple. I can't stop you if you're doing anything wrong. I can pull the handbrake, but nothing's going to happen because your brakes are shit. Right.
Or if they weren't shit, then it'd just spin us.
Yeah, it would stop you. I mean, if I was to.
Yeah.
I could. A little bit, but I ain't going to stop you if you anything.
Yeah.
All I can do is push that and pull that. Or punch this. Alright?
That last will probably be well much.
Well, no, not really. Okay. You just got to. Okay. Absolutely, dickhead. You're a bit smoother around that corner. It's still a bit jerky, but
Yeah.
better.
Because if it was to get yellow here, I'm still alright to go through it as long as it's yellow.
You should always approach a junction with the impression that it's going to go to red.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't mean stop. Be prepared to stop.
As in, like,
Yeah. So if you're doing 30 and you're from here to the post away and it's still on green, like it is at the minute, it's on green, so it's the reflection up there. Right? You know it's been on green for a while.
yeah.
It's likely that it may change by the time we get there. So you've got to have that in your head ready, watching your speed, watching that and thinking, okay, if that changes to red, have I got enough time to stop? He's stopping, so it's about to change, so stop. Clutch down, like that. See?
Yeah.
You've got to expect that was
The
going to
thing
happen.
is, as you were talking about it, I was like, okay, it's possibly going to change, and then it did.
How nice?
Hello, Mr. Polo, so...
Okay. No pressure, do what you got to do. Balance your clutch nice and steady, put the bloke behind you, whatever. You stay on the brake or the throttle, whichever makes you happy at the minute, because if you're all backing it in, it's your fault. Right? So clutch up, throttle. Better, okay, better. You need to give them a bit of warning where you're going, so you need to indicate where this fucking... Okay, slightly worrying, crazy lady. Turn. Okay. Indicate and pull up. Let this geezer past. Okay, the wave's not going. Stay. That's it. As straight as you are. That's it. Beautiful. Okay. Now everybody in the world's coming up. This is a bit weird. Any more? No, any more? Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay. Indicate, follow the fucker.
indicate right or...
Yeah. Unless you're going to go left. You know a better way through than me.
Oh, really? If I could put it in the gear, that'd help.
Look. Every one thing you get right, you'll get 10 wrong. And then one day it'll all just click and you'll go, fucking hell.
I mean, to be honest, I'd rather get 10 things wrong and one right than none right.
You're still more over there than you should be over. You need to be in the middle. I know I'm sat on the left, and it looks like your side's miles away, but you're drifting out towards the middle of the road there on the bridge. Yeah? If he drifts the same way you, you're going to both lose a wing mirror. It's classed as assault. Okay. Yeah, that's it. About that. Basically, you want to get the left wheel. If you imagine where the drains are, a little bit more your way now, but there, you see where this bag is and whatever. About the gap of the drains is where you want the outside wall of your tyre to be. Okay? So you see this hole there, if you hit that with the left tyre, it's about right. That's going to be a blasted. Okay. And try not to hit the back of the Ford Focus. That'd be lovely. Okay, start slowing down. Now as you're coming towards here, turn left. Just turn fucking left. You need to get a second gear. Okay, keep it going. Turn, pull left. Beautiful. Better. You stayed on your side of the road. You're not in a truck. Well done.
I'm building up confidence. You built it up quicker than I thought it would, to be honest. Yeah, I've still got things to learn and stuff to do.
I mean, the room juice taking out your foot.
I'm kind
Well,
of...
I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying it's something you need to look at. That's all. Most people hate night lessons. I used to love them.
I think
there's no fucker about. Just crack on.
exactly. I prefer to do it in the night than the day because there's less people.
Turn right, slow down. Turn right. Okay, down into second. Lift the clutch up, turn. It's a horrible corner. Now swing left a bit. That's it. Stay on the other side of the road. That'd be lovely. Okay, keep going. Now you're 80 comfort down a bit. Okay. Slow down because if you don't know what's around the corner, you don't know where it's going. Okay? And it takes one dickhead like me to be coming out of the bridge in the middle. Right, stay away from the curb. There's glass bottles and stuff towards the curb. See, you just caught the edge of the drain, yeah? That's your pointer. That's about right. A little bit, you know, it's hard to gauge, I know it's a pain in the arse. I learned in an 8 Series Rover, which was basically as wide as this is long. Right, and your granddad used to get out the curb! And I'm like, I can't go any further because I'll be over the side of the fucking road, you dickhead. And I'm trying not to be him. Okay?
Yeah.
So, if you want to pull up here, slowly. That's it. Nice and steady on the brake. Nice and steady. Dip your clutch. Turn your wheel a little bit. That's it. Stop there. Beautiful. Right. Handbrake. Yeah, so we don't roll. Now, do you want me to drive it home?
Don't know.
You haven't been around islands yet.
No.
There's an island up here, an island up there, another one there, another one at the end, one up by us, two up by us. You've never done islands.
No,
I don't think you should at the moment.
Yeah, okay.
Because don't think that you won't do it, but you know, it's been about half hour.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay?
Yeah.
Swapsies?
Yeah.
Enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Better?
Yep.
That wasn't being horrible either. Alright. So, right. Bit of revs. Doesn't matter if it's on that. I could just lift it up slowly.
And it'll still.
This is doing the control, not the right.
Yeah.
Yeah? Because if that's on, doesn't make any difference. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's hard to get your speed round because on a game you just on off.
Yeah.
There is no balancing. And if you're doing a clutch kick, this is it. That's a clutch kick. That's how it feels in real life. So as you're coming down, you go. Yeah? Thought that was an island, I do apologise. Otherwise I'd have let you come that way, but you would have had to turn around now.
I kind of think I know what to do on islands. I'm not 100%.
No, I've got somewhere that I can take you for that. That's nice. We've got somewhere in mind where there's basically back-to-back islands that's down the side road. So you could go around the one island, up to the next one, round that island, down to the same one. Until you're ready. See, I'm not braking, I'm just shifting down the gears and I'm lifting the clutch out nice and steady. That's why you get now jolting into second, I'm still not braking, lifting the clutch up, no throttle at all. Right, I'm indicating still no throttle, still no throttle, no throttle, no throttle. A little bit of throttle, tiny bit. Just to get it going. Yeah? Smooth.
Yeah.
If you ever get taxi driving, the last thing you want to do is get in a taxi, do in there. Something like this. Right. It's very off-putting. The passengers go, oh, we're going to die. You could be doing 80 and they wouldn't notice if you're smooth. You're naughty. It's your rage.
Not me driving. Oh, I think I'm confident enough to actually pull away smoothly now. Considering I'm having people that are probably impatient all the time, even normal people.
Look, whether you passed your test or not, you're always going to get some arsehole up your arse, chomping away, and to be fair, no.
Well, to be honest, when the
It's there for me.
when he was pulled right up behind me, I realised I didn't really notice or
the same token, if you've got an ambulance up behind you,
then
well then,
all the way to the side.
yeah. It's hard to gauge where the middle is, isn't it? I mean, like I say, the front left should be just touching, not there.
Yeah.
But just in that little tiny dip there, yeah?
Yeah.
And that's about the middle. You're driving, and we're like this, yeah?
So it'll take a bit of time for confidence and all that.
I'm not like it at all. I'll take care of that, there's a lot of people. Which this isn't very good for. This is my problem. There's lots of side roads I could take you to, but they've all got fucking speed bumps in. And you'll be like, fuck. Do you want to go? Do you want to go straight on or go left? So you go straight. There you go. Oh. Right, so you get to an island and you don't do this. Oh no, oh no. Like that, right? Yeah. Confidence, smooth. Okay? Get your L plates. Okay. You're confident enough to do it, There's 3 islands.
Okay. Habit, but,
Right, you sure you're confident enough?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. We'll wait for the cars to come past that. And come past, it's come past. Okay. Need to go whenever you're ready. I've done a route before anybody, there's another one coming now, so wait. She's still indicating now, so everybody thinks she's just stopping, by the way, so. And there's another one coming. And another one. And another one. And another one. Okay, once these cunts come past, just give her it. Okay? And brake off. Go. No, too late. Too late. You gotta be quicker than that. Okay, go. Well done. Try again. Okay, lift the clutch. Lift it slowly, slowly, slowly. Throttle. Yeah, we'll pretend that nobody knows where we're going. On it. Confident? Yeah? Okay. See, if ever you're going to get somebody up your bike, it's going to be up here. No, this is a good man than third, so you fuck them. Don't have to wait. So the island, you know what to do, you know where to go.
And which way are we?
More or less straight on. You see where the triangle is up there? You're heading up that way. So, down, you're into third, you're alright. You're already in third. Lift your clutch up. Just keep going, keep going.
Yep.
Yeah. Turn left, turn left. That's it. Straight, turn left. Beautiful. I'll do your signals. It's really weird, isn't it?
Oh no, that's not
It's
really
a bit odd, isn't it? It's like,
Little.
okay. Okay. Just keep going along your course, it doesn't really matter. That's paying for the petrol. And the car on an inch, yeah, it's on the side. You see? Better, better. But don't get too close because it will drag you in this car, will.
I think it is quite odd because I'm steering slightly right and it's going left.
I know, it's going left. You've got to stay out a little bit more. Stay out a little bit more. That's it. Because of the kink in the road. Okay. Stay out your side. Stop doing the 18. Just keep it straight. If it's on the piss, you've got to keep it straight on the piss. Yeah? So a little bit like that, and it will keep going straight. Look. You ain't going to move it. You ain't going to keep... Yeah? You on me, bus? You're also breaking the speed limit, might as well one of them, but whatever. Don't worry about the brakes. Just keep going. More worried about where you're going. Not who's behind you or what you're doing. Side to side. Keep going. Thank God for these fucking things on them. Very left a little bit. A little bit flat, nothing. You're alright coming up to this island? Now down into third, as you're approaching it, don't bother braking, just down into third, lift your clutch up nice and steady. Now start to apply the brake. Okay. No, just stop now. Down into second and go. Keep it going, throttle, throttle, throttle. Okay? Now as you come round here, then you indicate left. Beautiful, okay? Tuck in a bit, tuck in. Stay your side, that's beautiful. Knock your indicator off because it doesn't cancel because the steering's on the piss. Okay? Okay. Are you confident to do the right up here after? Yeah? There's a bit on me, it means that we're all that shit, but yeah.
Like you're turning right and then...
No, you're going straight up, but then you're going to turn right into the lane, yeah? Okay. So as you're approaching the island, same again, you're in third, start easing off a bit, come down into second, brake it a little bit, yeah, okay. Now lift the clutch out. Anybody coming now? Keep going, throttle, 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 throttle. Yeah, see, that's how you do an island. You've got to look, and then you've got to indicate, let him know you're going up here, and you know that you're going to have to slow down and probably stop. Alright? Move over to the centre a bit, that's it. Into second gear, just go, that's it. Beautiful. So. Okay, calm down, dear. I know you're nearly home, but let's get better. Most accidents happen within 1 mile of your house. So everybody switches off and think, fuck, I'm nearly home. Bang. You're a cat that runs out, you're some dickhead that pulls out like this. Thank you. Move over a little bit. Move over a little bit. There you go. Yeah. Start slowing down because what's this cunt doing? Is he backing onto his driver or is he going to pull around and turn around in front of you? Alright? Just go around him. Go around him. Make sure there's nobody coming, of course. Which there is. Bumpity bump.
Am I?
You've got to, because you're on the left, he doesn't really... Okay, you're going to have to stop it. Stop it. Oh, keep going. He's letting you through. I'll acknowledge him. So, thank you. Now start to slow down. Indicate. Slow. Because your front splitter. Slowly. Right? You're in second gear. Turn. Try not to hit the bins. Keep it in second. Turn. That's it. Slow. Okay. And stop. I'll stop it. Okay. Forward a bit more. Go on. Right. Okay. That's why I got it to the go. My fault. That was. Okay. Head again?
Yeah.
Lights off.